We always love debuting brand new things, and very soon we're going to kick off a new weekly segment, Monday Makeovers, featuring noted stylist Christine Fellingham. We're excited to have her join us this morning for, I'm calling this a little getting to know you segment because viewers are going to get an opportunity to know you. And Christine, let's start with this. What is your background, but in a nutshell? Because I mean, you and I could take up the hour and then some with all the things on your resume.
Well, and all the things you and I have done together, which, back in the day, you and I worked together at the Courier Journal, where I was the fashion editor for 12 years. And I launched a magazine called Her Scene. So, done a lot of makeovers in my time in the city and styled a lot of women. Before at Louisville, I was the beauty director at Oprah Magazine and a fashion editor at Glamour. So, my makeover history, yeah, runs pretty far back. And there's nothing more fun, Angie, than transforming another woman. It's just a blast.
You are a guru when it comes to all things fashion and makeup and style. But I mean, for you, Christine, I mean, there's a real passion in it because it affords you the ability to do what we love doing on the show, and that's to connect to other people.
Thank you, Angie. It's funny because having written about fashion and beauty for so long, people always say to me, you must really love clothes and makeup. But the truth is, I love talking to women about what makes them feel good. And what you find is that a lot of people don't take great care of themselves, especially during this pandemic. So what better way to boost everyone's spirits than to kind of talk about taking care of yourself, making sure that you're putting your most effective self out there in the world. And honestly, that's what I've always loved about covering beauty and fashion. It's really about nurturing yourself and about figuring out what makes you effective, what makes you feel good. And we're going to be doing that every Monday. And I hope will inspire a lot of other women to do the same.
I mean, it's all about just, I mean, being the best you and treating yourself well. I mean, like you said, I mean, you were a part of the team at Oprah Magazine. And that's one of the things Oprah, I hope, has imparted to all of us. You have to take care of you in order to take care of other people. But I love looking ahead. Like I said, we're debuting this brand new, it's going to be a weekly kind of thing that everybody gets an opportunity to enjoy and maybe even partake. But Christine, hopefully 2021, one of the biggest events of Derby, the Kentucky Derby Festival, fashion, I mean, it's an extravaganza. Women in particular go to that. I mean, kudos here because you are behind the scenes on a number of things, but that's one of the biggest and it is one of the best fashion events that this community has ever seen. And it's all you.
No, now stop that. You are too kind. But it's the amazing thing about it is it's a global event. And I think even people who come from other countries, and I know you've hosted a lot of them, I've hosted them myself, they think they know what they're going to experience at the Derby. And then they get here and they are always completely blown away, and they're just like, wow, I had no idea. And what I love about the Derby is that it's not just the people in Millionaires Row with their, $2,000 hats. It's the women in the paddocks. It's the guys with their bow ties walking around the infield. Everybody brings it. Everybody expresses themselves. It's a great style day. It's the best style event in the world.
And so hopefully in 2021, we'll see the return of that fashion show.
Yeah.
But for right now, so I mean, you are, like you said, I mean, you definitely have been featured in different videos when you were at the Courier Journal and other publications. You have emceed events, you have been a commentator, you certainly have been on Great Day Live before, you have done a variety of things, but now you're really going to be in front of the camera. But I love taking a look back at all these behind the scenes photos and images and things. I mean, what sticks out to you over, I mean, this career that you have built?
What sticks out to me is just the idea that fashion, whether you're working with a model or with a real woman, fashion allows you to create a fantasy, just a walking fantasy. And if you kind of borrow some of that in your own life, you really can reinvent yourself. I mean, I just love what clothes can do for people more than I love clothes. I love the fact that you can just envision yourself a certain way and you can create it with clothes and makeup and put yourself out there in the world, and you can change the way people respond to you just by putting putting a different outfit on, changing the way you present yourself. So every fashion shoot I do just shows me how much you can create out of thin air if you just let your imagination go and use these tools. I mean, just simple tools of clothes and hair and makeup. You'd be amazed at what you can create.
Okay, last final and only a few moments left on this. What's the one biggest takeaway that you're hoping Great Day Live viewers get from the Monday makeovers that again are starting very soon?
I hope they get the idea that you can change your look and change your life. It starts there.
I love it. Nice and simple. Change your look, change your life. And Christine is going to join us. Can't wait, Christine. You can
Neither
keep
can
up
I.
with Christine Bellingham on Twitter and Instagram, and she'll join us every Monday right here on Great Day Live.